Hello children and viewers. So under ray optics, today I am going to explain about velocity in plane mirror. So generally when the object is moving towards the mirror, so that can move two ways. Sometimes it can move perpendicular to the mirror, and as well as sometimes it can move parallel to the mirror. So first of all I am going to explain when the object moves perpendicular to mirror. When object moves perpendicular to plane mirror. So now consider, so this is a plane mirror. Now as well as this object, so initially consider it is a distance x from the plane mirror. So this object O, and it is at a distance x from the plane mirror. Now this plane mirror can form the image of this object behind the mirror, but at the same distance. Let us consider that distance will be y. Same distance. It is also can be found at the same distance. Now it is considered this is a image. It is at a distance y. But here x equal to y. But this is a distance of the object with respect to mirror. And nothing but we are taking this mirror as a origin. So that's why the left side, the distance the left side will be negative and right side will be positive, because we are taking the mirror as a origin. So when we follow the sign convention, so we can write x equal to minus y. So x is nothing but this is a distance, and when the object is moving perpendicular, this is a mirror and the object is moving perpendicularly. So in which direction it is moving? Positive direction. So when the object is approaches to the mirror, so the image is also approaches the mirror, but in which direction it can move? In this direction, and it is moving negative words, and nothing but it is moving along the negative x-axis. So that's why I am taking minus y. But this is the distance or displacement of the object with respect to mirror. So that's why this is the displacement of the object with respect to the mirror, and the displacement of the image with respect to the mirror. So when the object is moving perpendicular to plane of mirror. So but when the time is pass on, what happened? This object approaches the mirror. Simultaneously the image is also approaches to the mirror. So that's why when the displacement is changes with respect to time, it has some velocity. How we can find? So that can be found by differentiating this equation. So when this equation is differentiated with respect to time, so when it is differentiated with respect to time, so what we get? D by dt of displacement of the object with respect to mirror equal to minus rate of change of the displacement of the image with respect to the mirror. So but dx by dt is called what? Rate of change of displacement. Dy by dt is also called as rate of change of displacement of the image. So rate of change of displacement will be called as what? Velocity. So that's why velocity of the object with respect to mirror is equal to minus velocity of the image with respect to the mirror. And we are taking the displacement as well as velocity with respect to the mirror. So here minus indicates, so they are moving and nothing but the object is moving towards the mirror in positive direction. The image can be moving in negative direction. That's why we are getting minus. But according to the already in the first year, you learned the relative velocity concept. So the relative velocity of object A with respect to B is equal, what is the formula? Velocity of the object A minus velocity of the object B. So velocity of the object A with respect to B is equal to VA minus dB. So by using this concept, so when I write here, this is the velocity of the object with respect to mirror means velocity of the object minus velocity of the mirror. The velocity means a vector. So that's equal to, so minus So velocity of the image with respect to mirror means velocity of the image minus velocity of the mirror. Nothing but now you get the velocity of the object with respect to ground, and this is the velocity of the mirror with respect to ground. This is the velocity of the image with respect to ground. Here velocity of the mirror with respect to ground. So now, when I simplify, what you get? Velocity of the object minus velocity of the mirror is equal to minus of velocity of the image minus into minus plus velocity of the mirror. So when I bring this velocity of the this velocity of the mirror to right side and velocity of the image to the left side, so what you get? Velocity of the object plus velocity of the image equal to 2 times to the velocity of the mirror. So that's a velocity of the mirror is equal to velocity of the object plus velocity of the image by 2. So by using this formula, we can find the velocity of the object and velocity of the image and as well as velocity of the mirror. So when the object moves perpendicular to the mirror, so the displacement of the object can be changes with respect to mirror. The displacement of the image also can be changes with respect to mirror. That's why we are getting the velocity. But when the object moves parallel to mirror, so this is when the object is moves perpendicular to the plane of mirror. So next I am explaining the velocity of the object when it moves parallel. So now consider, so this is an object O. Now this is the plane of the mirror. Now consider the object is moving in this direction. Let us imagine, so this is the displacement of the object. So when it start the motion, it is how much displacement or how much distance from the mirror? X. And now in the same way, this mirror can form the image of this object inside the mirror, where at the same distance, the distance will be considered y. Here which is formed, image is formed. Let us consider this here image is formed. Now, but when the object is moving parallel to the mirror, so the displacement cannot be changes. So when it is moving here to here, the same displacement. When the object moves from here to here, so the displacement will be the same. Again, when the object moves from here, initial position 1 to 2, so the image also can move from this first position to second position, but here the distance of or displacement of this object and image will be the same. So now the image can be moved in this direction. But when the object is moving parallel to the mirror, image also moves parallel to the mirror, but same velocity. If the object moves 2 meters per second, so the image also move with the same 2 meters per second. Why? Here the distance of this object and the distance of the image cannot be changes because they are moving parallel. They are moving parallel as well as parallel to the mirror. So that's why there is no effect. There is no effect of the velocity when the object moves parallel to the mirror. Why? Because the displacement x equal to minus y will be there. So here, minus you can't take. Why? Because the both are moving in the same direction. X equal to y, and as well as velocity of the object with respect to mirror equal to velocity of the image with respect to mirror. Both will be the same. Because why? The x cannot be changes with respect to nothing but dx by dt equal to constant. So and as well as nothing but dx by dt equal to 0, not constant, 0. Because x is constant here, x is constant and y is constant. So in the same dy by dt is also 0. That's why what is the velocity? The object is moving. The image is also can move with the same velocity. So this is about the velocity of the object as well as image and as well as the mirror. And next I am going to explain so what is the minimum height of the mirror so that it can form the complete image of the object. or complete image of the man. So when the man will be stands in front of the mirror, then the man will be stand in front of the mirror, that I am going to explain. So next topic is, so height of the mirror so that it can form the complete image of the object. So minimum height of the mirror so that it can form complete image of object. So now consider, so this is a mirror, this is a plain mirror. So now in front of the mirror, let us consider a man will be stand. So now consider, this is the head of the man and this is the eye of the man, and let us consider, so this is the foot of the man or legs. So height, sorry, this is head and this is eye and this is the foot. Now consider, so the man height will be h. So what is the height of the man? The height of the man will be capital H. Capital H. So now consider head will be small h. So now I am going to calculate, so how much height of the mirror is required? How much height, the minimum height. So when the man height will be h, if the mirror height is also capital H and the same height, both are the man as well as the mirror is also same height. So now the mirror can form the complete image. But we are going to find, so if this mirror height will be, how much minimum height the mirror can have so that it can form the complete image, we are going to calculate. అంటే ఎంత అంటే ఈ హైట్ కంటే తక్కువ ఉన్నప్పటికీ కూడా ఈ కంప్లీట్ ఇమేజ్ ఫామ్ అయితే మనం కనుక్కుంటున్నాం. సో నౌ అకార్డింగ్ టు ద ఇమేజ్ ఫార్మ్డ్ బై ద మిర్రర్స్, so what is the height of the image? So now it can form the same height, and as well as let us consider, so this person will be at a distance d from the mirror. Now image is also formed at the same distance behind the mirror. Now consider, so a ray which is coming from the head of the person will be incident here. Then what happened according to the rules? So now it can be reflected with the same angle, but it will be appears to coming from here. Now consider this is the distance d, that's why here is also distance d. So now this will be considered height of the person. So now this is a ray, incident ray coming from the head of the person, incident. After incidenting the mirror, it appears to coming from head and reaches the eye of the person. Eye will be considered eye, EYE, Kanu. So now in the same way, so when the incident ray which is coming from the bottom of the person or foot of the person is incident on the mirror, so after reflection it will be appears to coming from here. Now consider this is the same height, sorry, same height and same distance. It is how much distance can it, what is the image distance in the inside the mirror? Same distance. అంటే మిర్రర్ లోపల కూడా ఈ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ మిర్రర్ నుంచి ఎంత దూరంలో ఉందో ఇమేజ్ కూడా అంతే దూరంలో ఫామ్ అవుతుంది అన్నమాట. సో దట్స్ వై ఇట్ అపియర్స్ టు కమింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ దిస్ ప్లేస్. So imagine. So now a ray which is coming from the human eye will be incident, but it will be incident exactly perpendicular, and nothing but I equal to 0, then R is also 0, but it appears to coming from this place. Now consider, so this is the person eye formed here. So now this is the same height. How much height it will be there? This is the image of the person. Let us consider this is the image of this person. So this is also how much height? H, and as well as at what distance it can be found behind the mirror? Same distance. What is the distance of the person in front of the mirror? So behind the mirror the image also found at the same distance. But when the image is formed, you can observe so there are two triangles. One is the E, let us consider this H dash, and this is the E dash, and this is the F dash. E, H dash, E dash, this is a triangle. Now I am writing here. So this is a E, H dash and E dash. So now this is a, let us imagine this part is here. Let us imagine this part height will be x. And what is the distance from here to here? Now consider, so this part name will be A, B, and this is a A, B. Now consider this is a C and this is a D. This is a C and this is a D. Now when we observe this triangle E, H dash, E dash. So in this triangle there are two triangles will be there, two similar triangles. So one is triangle E, A, B, this one. And next triangle is triangle, total triangle E, H dash, E dash. E, H dash, E dash. So because both are the similar triangles, so your angles will be same. This angle and this angle, and these are the right angles. But when there are similar triangles, so their corresponding sides also ratio is also same. So that's why I am writing here. So H dash E dash by AB is equal to, so now E dash by this total distance, E dash by this distance EB. But what is the EB distance? EB is nothing but how much distance? D. And what is the BE dash? BE dash is also same. This is also D and this is also D. So now what is the total distance from E to E dash? D plus D, 2D. So E dash is nothing but 2D and EB is nothing but D. Substitute here H dash E dash. So H dash E dash by this AB. AB is nothing but X equal to E dash. E dash nothing but what, sir? E dash is nothing but D plus D, 2D. By EB means what? D. So this DD will be cancelled. Then what is the X? X equal to, when we do cross product, H dash E dash by 2. But what is the H dash E dash? This part. H dash E dash is this part. So now let us consider, this is equation 1. So after that, now there is a triangle, other triangle, this triangle. This triangle is there. I am writing here the triangle. So this is a triangle E, and this is the E dash, and this is the F dash. This is F dash. So now in this one, this part will be there. So this is the B and C. So these are also two similar triangles. So this angle and this angle is the right angle, this angle is the right angle, and this angle will be the same. So now there are two similar triangles. What are there in this figure? So one is a triangle EBC, and another triangle is there. What is that? E dash F dash. E dash F dash will be there. So when these are the two similar triangles, their corresponding heights ratio is also same. So that's why I am writing the corresponding height, corresponding sides ratio. So this side E F dash by E dash F dash by what is there? BC, and as well as E dash by EB. So E F dash by BC. BC will be considered Y. This part will be considered Y. Y equal to, and what is E dash already wrote here. What is the 2D? This place to this place, and from this to this. What is the distance? And ikkada nunchi ikkadiki enta? D plus D, 2D. By EB is how much distance? EB is nothing but, so the distance of the object distance. So D. This DD will be cancelled. And when we simplify, what do you get? Y equal to EF dash by 2. EF dash by 2. Let us consider equation 2. When I add the equation 1 and 2 and the x plus y is equal to, so what you get? H dash E dash by 2 plus E F dash by 2. X plus y equal to H dash E dash, and nothing but when I take the common 1 by 2, H dash E dash plus E F dash. So H dash E dash, sorry, E dash F dash, this is E dash F dash, E dash F dash, this is E dash, sorry, here E dash F dash. So E dash F dash. So what is the H dash E dash plus E dash F dash? So H dash E dash plus E dash F dash is nothing but total height of the person. So that's why x plus y equal to h by 2. So what is x plus y? X plus y is this part, and only this part of the mirror is required to form the complete image, and nothing but this part is not required to form the complete image. So only this part x plus y is required. So this part of the mirror is only required, remaining part is not required. What is the minimum height of the mirror so that it can form the complete image? That is nothing but h by 2 and half of the person. అంటే ఒక పర్సన్ ఎంత హైట్ ఉన్నాడో అంత హైట్ లో సగం ఉన్న మిర్రర్ ని కనుక మనం యూజ్ చేస్తే కంప్లీట్ ఇమేజ్ ఫామ్ అవుతుంది. సో నెక్స్ట్ ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద మినిమం హైట్ ఆఫ్ ద మిర్రర్ so that it can form the complete image of the wall. So when a person is stand between the wall and mirror, that I am going to explain now. So next one is I am going to explain minimum height of the mirror so that it can form complete image of wall when a person stands between mirror and wall. So now consider, so the same procedure. So general in the previous case of that mirror, so that it can form the complete image of the person. The same procedure I am following here. So now consider, so this is a mirror. So now let us consider this is the wall. So now consider the wall height. This is the wall. This is a wall. Wall height will be considered h. This is a wall considered A, B. Wall name is AB. Now let us consider it is a distance d. Sir, it is a distance 2d from the wall. Now between them, exactly between them, a person will be there. A person P. So nothing but the person to this person to mirror distance will be d, and this person to wall distance will be considered d. And how much distance it is the mirror? 2d. But this mirror can form this wall behind the mirror at what distance? Same distance 2d. Let us imagine here the wall is formed. Image of the wall. This is the image of the wall. Now consider image is A dash and B dash, and now consider, so this is the P dash, exactly opposite to the person. So how it can be formed? So when a ray which is coming from the top of the wall is incident here, so now it appears to coming from this place and reaches the person. This is a reflected ray. Now let us consider, so this is the another incident ray coming from the bottom of that wall, and after incidenting here the reflected ray will be reaches the person, and again it appears to coming from the bottom. And let us consider a incident ray which is exactly coming in the direction of the person. He is incident on the mirror, again it is appears to coming from this point P dash, because it is moving in the direction perpendicular to the mirror. So that's why only how much height of the mirror required, only this height we have to calculate, this height only, because so the rays are coming from here only, that's why this height, so this height cannot be required, only this height will be required. So what is this height we have to calculate. So now consider, so from here let us consider this is a C and this is a D and this is a E, and nothing but we are going to calculate what is this height of the mirror CE. So C to D will be considered X and D to E will be considered Y, and nothing but here CD equal to X and D is equal to Y, and what is the height of this wall? A dash. So AB is equal to A dash B dash, but A dash B dash plus P dash B dash is equal to what? Height of the wall. So now when I draw the diagram, again there are two similar triangles are there. So one is the P A dash P dash P, and next one is the A C D. This is the D and this is the C. So here this is a triangle I am writing here. So this is a triangle P A dash P dash, and this is another triangle P C D. These two are similar triangle. One is the PCD triangle and the one is the P A dash P dash. Here right angles is there. So now I am taking the sides ratio. So A dash P dash this side by this side CD equal to, and this length by this side A P dash by this side. What is side? PD. Now A dash P dash by CD. CD means what? X equal to P dash. P dash. What is the distance? P to D is D. ఇక్కడ P నుంచి D వరకు డిస్టెన్స్ D, కానీ D నుంచి P డాష్ డిస్టెన్స్ ఎంత? 2D. కాబట్టి D plus 2D, how much? 3D. By what is the PD distance? PD distance is nothing but D. So this DD will be cancelled. So when I simplify, x equal to, what you get? X equal to A dash P dash by 3. Let us imagine this is the equation 1. Now come to the another similar triangles are there in this one. A P dash B dash, and next one is the P D E. I am writing here. So this is P dash and B dash is big right angle triangle. In this one small right angle triangle, small right angle triangle. So PDE is there. And these are also two similar right angle triangles. So that's why I am taking this side by this side. So P dash B dash by DE is equal to P dash by PD. So P dash B dash by DE. DE means how much? DE. So this DE is nothing but Y. Y equal to P dash. This అంటే P to P dash ఎంత? సో ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఇక్కడికి D, మళ్ళీ ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఇక్కడికి 2D, అంటే నథింగ్ బట్ టోటల్ 3D by PD means how much distance? PD means D. This DD will be cancelled. When I simplify, Y equal to how much you got? P dash B dash by 3. This is equation 2. Now when I add these two equations, x plus y equal to A dash P dash by 3 plus P dash B dash by 3. So x plus y equal to when I take 1 by 3 common, so how much you got? A dash P dash plus P dash B dash. A dash P dash plus ఎంత remaining ఉంటుందా? P dash B dash. A dash P dash plus P dash B dash is nothing but what? H. And x plus y equal to h by 3. What is x plus y? So this part, and this part is not required. This part. So what is this height of the mirror? X plus y. So this x plus y is equal to how much? When in the terms of the total height of the wall, 1 by 3. To form the complete image of the wall, how much minimum height of the mirror is required? Only 1 by 3 height, 1 by 3rd part. The nothing but okay, wall, if the wall has height h, to form the complete image of the wall, what is the height of the mirror? That is nothing but, so in the height of the mirror, it should be how much height? Only 1 by 3rd. So this is about the max and the minimum height of the mirror, so that it can form the complete image of the wall when a person stands between the wall and the mirror. And next come to the clock problems. Clock. So clock problems will be based on the lateral inversion, because the plane mirror is also can be produce the lateral inversion. Lateral inversion means what? Left become right, right become left, front become back, and back become front. So next I am moving to clock problems. So these are the based on the lateral inversion. Lateral inversion. So now consider this is a plane mirror. So in front of the plane mirror, let us consider. So this is a clock, and this is the actual clock. In this actual clock, so now consider. So the hour hand will be representing 3 o'clock, and the minute handing will be at 12. And nothing but what is the actual time in this clock? So this is a 3 o'clock. So now when this plane mirror is formed, this image of this clock behind the mirror, it can be formed at the same distance inside the mirror is also. Now consider here. I am not drawing exactly, but feel it is exactly a diagram. కరెక్ట్గా గీయట్లేదు నేను, కానీ అది ఎగ్జాక్ట్గా ఉందనుకోండి. బట్ దిస్ అవర్ హ్యాండ్ ఈజ్ హౌ మచ్ డిస్టెన్స్ ఇన్ ద ఇమేజ్ ఆల్సో ఎట్ ద సేమ్ డిస్టెన్స్, అంటే now it is in which side? For if I am with respect to me, it is on which side? It is on right side. Now it can be formed on left side. And next this is the hour hand position. Now what is the time in the image of the clock formed by the mirror? Now it is 9 o'clock. Here 9 will be there. 9 o'clock. Because of lateral inversion. So the question will be asked like this. So what is the time in the image of the clock formed by the mirror when the actual time in the clock will be 3 o'clock? So you have to write how much? 9 o'clock. By completing this diagram you can guess. But there is a trick, simple trick will be there, you can guess. So that will be, first of all write the 2 o'clock. After writing the 2 o'clock, so convert into hours, minutes, second, and this 2 o'clock can be write like this. So 11 hours 59 minutes 60 seconds. Is it correct or not? And the 2 o'clock ni itla raskochu annattu. ఇది 11 hours 59 minutes 60 seconds. అంటే నేను ఏం చేస్తున్నా అంటే ఇక్కడ యాక్చువల్గా ఈ 12 నుంచి ఒక అవర్ బారో చేసా, మళ్ళీ అవర్ నుంచి మళ్ళీ ఒక మినిట్ బారో చేసా, అంటే ఎంత అవుతుంది టోటల్? 11 hours 59 minutes 60 seconds. దట్ ఈస్ నథింగ్ బట్ 2 o'clock. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇలా అడిగారు. సో ద యాక్చువల్ టైమ్ ఇన్ ద యాక్చువల్ క్లాక్ విల్ బి, so actual time in the actual clock, not the time in the image of the clock. So will be 5 hours 45 minutes 15 seconds. So what is this is the time shown by the actual clock, but you have to write the answer of what is the time in the image of the clock. So now you can guess by drawing the diagram, but the drawing the diagram will be difficult. So that's why the easy trick will be subtract this time from 12 o'clock. So now what is the hours? 5 hours. What is the minutes? 45 minutes. And what is the 15? What is the second? 15. Now you do the subtraction. 60 minus 15 is how much? 10 minus 5, 5. Here what will be there here? 5. 5 minus 1, 4. Next here 9 minus 5, 4. 5 minus 4, 1. 11 minus 5, 6. Now what is the time in the image of the clock? 6 hours 14 minutes 45 seconds. So if the reverse will be given. So the time in the image of the clock will be 6 hours 14 minutes 45 seconds. So what is the actual time in the actual clock? Now again you have to subtract from the 6 hours 14 minutes 45 seconds from 11 hours 59 minutes 60 seconds. Then you get the answer. So this is about the reflection of the lighted plane mirrors. So next class I am going to explain about the reflection of the lighted spherical mirrors.
Like a Hellcat.